Hello and welcome to my pointless and sexless attempt at becoming better at mucking around. This week I realized I might be stepping into level 2 of becoming a master builder. But before we get into all that, I feel the need to explain to my younger viewers what exactly it is they're looking at here. You see, there are grown adults walking around among us buying chewing gum who do not know what these two things have in common, or what this action means. They will not believe you when you say this is called a floppy disk and you can have an entire game at, what was it, 24 kilobytes? And they'll never understand the obsession there was to buy speakers and woofers and whatnot just so you can invite your friends around and play music that sounds like this. Alright boomer, calm down. We get the concept. Time moves on. Get over it. Hey, I'm not a boomer. I'm a millennial. No, you're a Gen Xer. Wait, I thought I was a Gen Wire. Oh, a wire? What the hell's even that? Alright. I'm a transgenerational. How's that? That should clear things up. Oh, look at that. I got an email through my window on a rock. Next, I'm going to try to explain to you why I think I am entering level 2 of mucking around. Now stay with me because it's gonna get a little bit complicated. So level 0 is where you're building shapes like squares and circles and triangles, basically just getting to know your brick and what fits together and how. Level 1 is where I am now, and is where you take these shapes and make recognizable objects like this TV. You see, it's a relatively high level 1 build, but it's not a level 2 because it's not a specific TV, it's just the shape of a TV, you know? Compared to this floppy disk, which is a simpler build, therefore arguably maybe a worse build, but I would argue it's a high level because of the realism, you know, an eye for detail and whatnot. I feel I'm not explaining myself very well. So here's one more example, like this videotape. My first attempt looks more like the armored bust of a Valkyrian, and then my second attempt bumped up the realism with this plastic windows and the stickers in the middle. And I was extra lucky that my first and second attempt could be put together in my third attempt, and now it looks like a level 2 build. Except for these holes in the back, it bumps it down a little bit. But let's just say it's a copy of Scarface. So every week I try to have a mock or final piece, and this week it's this old school telephone, which is not quite a level 2 build, it's almost level 2 build, and I'll explain why in a second. But first, to my younger viewers, this is called a cord or a cable. They used to be attached to things, they used to be attached to other things. That way we always knew where our shit was. So I wouldn't call this a level 2 build, even though it's got almost the exact shape and a few well-placed details, but it's still just a generic shape of a phone. It's not the telecom phone master from 1911. And there are some important details missing, like the turn dial. It's just got the shape and not the function of it. Unlike the handle is actually functionable. So you could say this is kind of a mix of a level 1, level 2 build. So in other words, a high level 1, almost level 2. I also tried this week to make a Nokia phone, and I think this is my best attempt. The funny thing is, I thought this would be an easy build, you know, because an old Nokia phone is pretty much just one big Lego brick. But I really struggled to get something decent that didn't look like Kurt from Star Trek's Intercom or a knockoff of some old calculator. I did eventually manage to morph something into existence that looks similar to the phone. So again, a high level 1 build at the cusp of level 2. So close I can taste the number 2. Oh, is that a toilet joke? Before I leave you to enjoy the day or get a good night's rest, I also did some other unrelated builds this week, which I think ties in with the whole reaching level 2 thing, you know? You just do more stuff. There's a confidence that comes with it to just try more and new things. But it's also to show that reaching level 2 is not only about making it look real, but knowing what and how to compromise or getting those details in that can bump up your mark. And sometimes it doesn't take much. More often than not, it actually takes less than you think. But that's what I've been up to this week, so I hope you enjoyed yourself, and as always, please do press the like and subscribe buttons as it always helps, and you have a lovely day, and I'll see you later. Cheers, bye.